5 minutes. If you have not already done so, please take your seats under the tent. Thank you.
Cape Cod Community College, welcome to our 63rd commencement ceremony. Today we celebrate our graduates and all of their incredible accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll begin today's ceremony by honoring America with the presentation of our colors and the singing of our national anthem. Here to present the colors is the Barnstable County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard. First, would you please welcome our pipers to begin our ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Barnstable County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard to present our colors. Please welcome Cape Cod Community College student Patty L. Zabak to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Honor Guard, please retire the colors. Please welcome Professor John French, college chaplain, to deliver today's invocation.
Divine presence, loving Creator, it is with gratitude, and for some of us, not a small dose of relief, that we gather today to celebrate and proclaim the accomplishments of these graduates. As we send all of these graduates out into their communities, give them wisdom and peace. May they pursue their endeavors with excellency and dignity. In a world so divided, where some face war, some famine, some terror, grant us all the wisdom to see the dignity in each one of our fellow companions on this earth. May we recognize each as sacred, especially for those of us who believe we are all imago Dei, the image of God. For those of us who are or will be in positions of power and influence, may have mercy on all. We learn from sacred texts that we are to be merciful to the stranger, for we are all once strangers in this land. May you grant us the strength and courage to honor the dignity of every human being, to speak the truth to one another in love and walk humbly with each other. The good of all people in this community, this nation, and in this world. Amen. God bless.
Now, please welcome the president of Cape Cod Community College, Dr. John Cox.
That means you can please be seated. Professor French, Amago Dei, thank you for your wisdom to begin what will be a most inspirational day, celebrating the remarkable achievements of our new graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 63rd Commencement of Cape Cod Community College, class of 2025. Now, before we get started, we have a special request to do a photo op of the group, looking out at the group, so we're going to do it right now. So you got to smile.
Don't blink.
No blinking, smile, cheese. Got it? All right. Spontaneity. All right, thank you. All right, it sounds like we're all in the right place. So here we are, cap and gown on, ready to walk the stage, shake hands with intentionality. As I've learned over the years, the handshake is a quick read on the heart and the mind. A greeting as we acknowledge your success in front of family, friends, your faculty, staff, well-wishers, and these folks up here on the platform. And what a wonderful moment celebrating you will be. As we begin our ceremony today, we celebrate you. Whether earning a certificate or degree, you've shown focus, resilience, and tenacity. You're social media savvy and more than ready to take on what comes next in your career or your further studies. You've approached this journey with positive attitude and plenty of gratitude. And you remind us of an old truth: to whom sense is given, wisdom is expected. At Cape Cod Community College, we feel the rising tailwinds behind our mission. Change is constant, new fields emerge, and the status quo has a shorter lifespan. We've learned, especially in recent years, just how quickly everything can shift. Remember when the music stopped a few years ago? A global pandemic reshaped how we learned. Remember those moments? Okay, all right, I just want to make sure I still have an audience. All right, whew. It's a tough crowd today. All right, we made that pivot practically overnight. Yet you adapted, you persisted, and you continued forward. As we've learned, life is a journey. And your direction, not just your intention, your direction becomes the major determinant of your destination. At times, the journey is difficult, but you've planned for it. You've built your intentionality, crafting your pathway using your values, your strengths, and your clarity of purpose. This moment is not just about where you are, it's about who you are becoming. You've experienced both the climbs and the descents on the road. And through your character, through your work ethic and integrity, you've proven you're equipped to find your path and pursue it with purpose. As you reflect on the journey ahead, remember the past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. We honor our past, we celebrate our present, and we create our future along the journey of life. Our world is complex. but don't let its challenges dim your joy or hope. Embrace the slower paths at times, perhaps the road less traveled, a time to reflect, raise your awareness, let your future take shape with intention. Success often starts with that first step and the courage to keep walking. Think of everything you've already accomplished, especially here at 4Cs. You've hurled those challenges and still kept your eyes on the prize. Many of you had to motivate yourselves on occasion. Yes, I can make it to Professor Allen's 8 a.m. English class. Remember those? Yes, I can get the kids on the bus and still make it to school. Yes, I'll finish what I started for my family, my friends, and most of all for me. You did it, and that's something no one can take away. There you go. All right. It was a challenge. But like our graduate, Noah Schmidt, people rose to the occasion. Okay, you likely know Noah, right? Okay. Known for welcoming new students at orientation, opening day, raising Lisa Z's radio ratings on WKKL, right? And finishing his studies with style as one of our student marshals today. Well done, Noah. And now here we are, at the end of a long journey, ready to start to commence. A new one with the same passion that got you into this tent today. A positive attitude with lots of gratitude will go far. Of course, even with all that motivation, the reality is nobody does this alone. Behind you every step of the way, either in spirit or in reality, were the support systems that helped guide you here today. I ask that all the mothers, the fathers, the guardians, the sisters, the brothers, the family, the friends, and other supporters of our graduates stand if you are able and be recognized as we're thinking about you and making today's success possible. We honor you and applaud you. See, we like audience interaction. It's a good thing. Let us also honor our faculty as they rise, whose energy, wisdom, and commitment, whose professional calling has helped enable you, our graduates, to attain this achievement. For your professors and all who worked with such distinction through the years, let us applaud their contributions and dedication to your success. For our staff who have supported your education, provided you with academic and wellness support, and have stood in your corner to make you have the resources you need to succeed, from keeping our buildings and grounds safe, our student services and wellness accessible, our Wi-Fi powered, and our commencement live. Yes, live, even when we have to pivot at the last second because of a storm. We thank you for your commitment to our students. Let's recognize our staff. Graduates, this chapter is complete, and what a chapter it was. At this time, I usually assign some last-minute homework Typically, I'd ask you to go out and tell the world your story. Show them what you are and who is Cape Cod Community College and what it stands for. But this year, it's a little different. The true strength of our college is its openness, its access to all. We serve those whom higher education might otherwise be out of reach. We reflect the promise of the community college mission, an environment in which all students can achieve academic success through contemporary educational opportunities and compassionate student support and purpose. We're the go-to and often the only choice for many students across our community. As you look around you today and as you reflect on your time here, you see what this really means. You have a shared experience and have been part of a community unlike any you've likely ever encountered, and you may not encounter again. You share this common bond of achievement with people from every walk of life. You've shared classes with dual-enrolled high school students. You've studied alongside some folks who took some years off, perhaps many years before returning to finish what they started, or those that are starting sometimes decades after high school. We have teenagers who have been in classes with grandparents and great-grandparents. You've posted in message boards, commiserated over late assignments, and hustled to your next classes with people whose backgrounds stretch across the world, from Cape Verde to Jamaica to the Ukraine, the nooks and crannies from all over this great big blue marble. You've worked alongside students who have struggled to balance life with school. You've also worked alongside friends and colleagues grappling with mental health and wellness issues that you may not have even known existed. People often ask, who is the typical student at Cape Cod Community College? It sounds like a great opener for a metaphysical discussion in philosophy as we define what typical is. We've moved beyond the typical student. You are the students and the graduates of Cape Cod Community College. You are everyone, achieving success, recognized, and celebrated today. So as you look at the evolving world around you, and you hear and you see the rhetoric or even the public policy proposals that's aimed at taking away that shot for those yet to come, I ask you not to just tell the story to tell your story, but accentuate the positive. Be undeniable and be the example so that more generations of success stories can follow in your footsteps. Be loud and proud that you are graduates of Cape Cod Community College. Class of 2025, I wish you continued success, and I'm really proud of you for everything that you've been able to accomplish and will accomplish, and have faith in our future, more so than ever. I'd like to now turn this over to our Board of Trustees for greetings. Please welcome the chair of our board and Cape Cod Community College alum, Tammy Sabin.
I guess you can hear me. I'm going to, first of all, welcome everybody. Thank you for being with us. I'm greeting you from our entire board. Before I do, this morning we were at the pinning ceremonies for the dental hygiene and nursing students, and and so I'm going to say to you, loud and proud, because I am alum and graduated many years ago, but hello, my people. You are now part of our alum group. Well, you will be in a few minutes when you move your tassel. It's indeed an honor to be here with you, joining the entire college community in welcoming our students, our families, and friends to honor this historic class. It's a personal pleasure to introduce my fellow members of the Board of Trustees who are with us tonight, too. Those that are on the stage, please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Laura Newstead, George Vazvatakis, Judy Barrigas, Joe McGrail's could not be with us today, but we have Joe McGrail, David Bushy, Judy Quinn, John Flores, and Troy Clarkson, who unfortunately couldn't be with us due to the change, and our student trustee, Sarah Gutierrez. Cape Cod Community College, class of 2025. When I was a student and I was pursuing my own higher education degree here, I'd often have to remind myself of an inspirational message that I still put out as I need in life. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. By Helen Keller. Your journey to this day required many sacrifices. We just heard about several of them from our president. The challenges, the sleepless nights, they were sometimes overwhelming, and your ordinary pleasures went by the wayside. And through your perseverance, you have earned the degree that is yours forever. Yay. The entire board extends its sincere congratulations to the class of 2025, and we offer our best wishes as you go forward with your lives. Some to work, some to further study, but all to a brighter future built on this extraordinary foundation you've achieved. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thanks, Tammy. I'd like to take a moment now to recognize and celebrate a beloved benefactor and friend to our college who passed away during the spring semester. While many of you never had the opportunity to meet this person, you all know her name, Mrs. Maureen Wilkins. Over the past 2 decades, the name Wilkins has been woven into the very fabric of who we are as a college. Our library, 2 primary academic buildings, the nursing, allied health, and dental hygiene labs, and the Science and Engineering Center all proudly bear the Wilkins name, along with scholarships and a future child care center. During her lifetime, Mrs. Wilkins and her family have given 4Cs more than $14 million in direct support to our students and future generations of students. Simply put, this makes Mrs. Wilkins one of the single most influential individual donors in the history of America's community colleges. Her generosity, you can clap for that, that's a good thing. Her generosity has been quite literally unprecedented. With her memory in mind and with great thanks for the remarkable ways she's helped all of us get here today, I would like you to join me in a moment of silence in remembrance of Mrs. Wilkins. Thank you. At this time, we recognize our Emeriti Award recipients for distinguished service, a lifetime honor and the highest accolade the college may award an individual upon their retirement. The Board of Trustees may award this recognition to distinguished individuals retiring who have served the college for at least 15 years and have demonstrated an outstanding ability in the conduct of their duties, as well as exceptional dedication and service to the college, the community, and the profession. This year, we honor Scott Anderson, Professor of Art, Sarah Ringler, Professor of Art, and Jean Canty Schwartz, Professor of Nursing. We ask that you please stand and be recognized. Our distinguished honorees represent more than 60 years of college experience, and we're very appreciative of their service that they've provided over the past years. Again, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I now welcome to the stage our Student Government Association representative and your student trustee, Sarah Gutierrez.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. My name is Sarah Gutierrez, and I have had the honor of serving as your student trustee. On behalf of myself and the Student Government Association, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Today is a celebration of your hard work, resilience, and growth. You've overcome challenges, supported one another, and made a lasting impact on this campus. As you move forward, remember that your voice has power, your experiences have value, and your leadership can shape the world around you. As we are proud of everything you've accomplished, and more so excited of what's ahead, we want to say, congratulations. You did it, graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Each year, we invite candidates for graduation to submit nominations to be our student commencement speaker. They're asked to write a speech that showcases their experiences at 4Cs. This year, the selection committee chose Zainab Al-Kabi, who is graduating with an associate in science and dental hygiene. You have your own insurance. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. There you go. All right. You lucked out. The board and I had the pleasure of getting to know Zainab as she represented the college during the National Legislative Summit earlier this year in Washington, articulating well for our students to our congressional delegation. In addition, Zainab serves as a sergeant in the Massachusetts Army Reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, Zainab. Welcome.
Oh my God. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, President Cox, members of Board of Trustees, esteemed guests, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the resilient and inspiring graduating class of 2025. It is truly an honor to stand before you and speak on behalf of our graduating class. Before I begin, let's take a moment to give a heartfelt round of applause to the people who made this journey possible, our families, friends, faculty, mentors, and supporters. Your encouragement, your patience, and your belief in us carried us through some of the toughest moments. I want to give a special thanks to my mother and father. That's my brother, sorry. Your sacrifice, strength, and unconditional love have shaped who I am and made this moment possible. I share this achievement with you. As we reflect on what this moment means, one simple yet powerful image comes to mind: a smile. A smile, it's a small gesture, but it holds incredible power. In dental hygiene, a smile can mean health, confidence, and care. But smiles matter far beyond just oral health. They are symbols of connection in education, healing in healthcare, trust in criminal justice, and passion in the culinary world. Today, as we graduate, we're not just stepping into new careers. We're stepping into the world with the power to share those smiles, to build bridges, and to bring light into people's lives. My personal journey began far from here. I immigrated to the United States in 2010. Thank you. Learning a new language, adapting to a new culture, and trying to find my place in a completely different world was challenging. But finding a new community here at Cape Cod Community College made all the difference. Thank you. And I know I'm not alone in that experience. Many of us are immigrants. Many are first-generation students. Some of us return to school after long breaks. We juggle jobs, parenting, caregiving, and even military service. We struggled with online learning and adjusting our schedule just to make it all work. And yet, here we are, together, because we believed in something better for ourselves and those we cared for. As a proud member of the Army Reserves for over 7 years, I have learned a lot about leadership, service, and purpose. But at 4Cs, I discovered that leadership comes in many forms. I saw it in my classmates who led student organizations, in those who spoke up in class, in those who simply showed up day after day despite adversity. Leadership isn't just about titles. It's about impact. And impact can happen anywhere, not just in politics or positions of power, but in clinics, kitchens, classrooms, and conversations. And let's be real, sometimes leadership just meant being the first one to ask, did anyone understand that assignment? And started a group chat that saved all of our grades. If there's one thing this journey has taught me, it's okay to ask for help. Questions are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of strength, growth, and willingness to learn. The support we found at 4Cs from professors, advisors, peers, made it possible to keep going when the road felt long. Cape Cod Community College has given us more than an academic foundation. It gave us real-world engagement through community partnerships, service learning, and advocacy opportunities like my own experience at the National Legislative Summit in Washington, D.C. I learned how powerful our voices can be. Civic engagement starts here, where we live, work, and learn. As I graduate as a dental hygienist, ready to take her final board exam and become licensed, I carry with me not just clinical knowledge, but a passion for helping others. The field of dental hygiene blends science with empathy. While it is technical work, it is also deeply human. And I believe that's true across all of our disciplines. Whether you're studying communication, history, culinary arts, or psychology. Yeah. You are using your unique skills to shape the world in meaningful ways. So today, we celebrate more than a degree. We celebrate persistence, identity, transformation, and the shared journey that brought us here. We honor the veterans, the the immigrants, the caregivers, the first-generation college students, and every single person who chose to rise even when it got hard. As Maya Angelou once said, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go forward and make people feel seen, heard, and valued, one smile at a time.
Well done.
Thank you, Zainab. That was a home run. Now I'd like to bring Board Chair Tammy Sabin back up as we recognize and celebrate our 2025 Alumni of the Year.
Thank you, President Cox. I know. So every year, 2 alum of 4Cs are selected by our Educational Foundation as Alumni of the Year, celebrating their considerable achievements in our community, or their community. This year, we honor Tara Vargas Wallace, class of 1999, and Risa Oliveira Ramos, class of 2018. Tara is the founder and CEO of Amplify POC Cape Cod, an organization that uplifts and promotes local businesses that are owned by marginalized people of color. In a short amount of time, Amplify has thrived and grown to include membership of more than 500, including 300 POC-owned businesses. Impressive. Tara graduated from 4Cs in 1999 with a certificate in administrative technology and again in 2007 with a certificate in diagnostic technology. She is a previous awardee of the Unsung Hero Award by the Barnstable County Human Rights Commission, the Emerging Community Leader Award from Cape Cod Young Professionals, and the 2022 Community Advocacy Award from Eastern Bank. She brings exceptional honor to the college and the community, and we are pleased to honor Tara as Alumni of the Year. Tara?
I think we have
out. So, because we have to pose for a photo.
Oh, okay.
Can she say a couple lines? Yeah, please. Oh, he'll hold it, yeah. Go ahead.
Wow, I just want to, first of all, thank 4Cs, but congratulations, class of 2025. Woo! This is an immense honor, as when I first attended Cape Cod Community College, I was a homeless single mom, and so graduating was a bit of a struggle for me. But however, I want to say, regardless of what I was going through in the moment, I continued to make sure that my education was #1, and my education here at Cape Cod Community College was the catalyst to my ending homelessness. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And last but not least, I just want to quote Nelson Mandela: "The most powerful weapon you can use to change the world is education. So go out and shock the world."
Thank you. Risa Oliveira Ramos is the owner and president of Captain by the Bay, an accounting and tax firm with operations in the United States and the Republic of Cabo Verde. Risa and her team oversee financial statement preparation, technical accounting research, and tax services for more than 140 small businesses. Fueled by a passion for knowledge and continued learning, Risa graduated from 4Cs in 2018 with a degree in business administration and an accounting certificate in bookkeeping clerk and an accounting certificate in computerized accounting. She went on to earn her bachelor's degree from Curry College and a master's degree from Southern New Hampshire University. She is currently pursuing a doctorate in business administration from Capella University. Risa is an inspiration, and we are extremely proud to recognize her as our 2025 Alumni of the Year. Risa. Congratulations. And where's the photo? Oh, there he is. So we'll look this way. Thank you. Here you go. Did you want to sing? Yeah. Please.
Thank you all. Congratulations to all the graduates today. I just want to say thank you to all the professors' help that I had during my days at the Cape Cod Community College. I always tell that Cape Cod was my home, and I want to thank you to all those wonderful that helped me. Good. Okay. So congratulations to all.
Powerful futures really do start at Cape Cod Community College. Now I will turn it back over to our president.
Thank you. All right. Our core mission is rooted in teaching. Each year we recognize one faculty member who exemplifies the art of excellence in teaching. Vice President Carlnita Green, please join us for presentation of the 2025 Excellence in Teaching Award.
Thank you, President Cox. Each year at commencement, the Blue Ribbon Committee, comprised of Cape Cod Community College faculty members, selects one faculty member whom they believe personifies excellence for Excellence in Teaching Award. Before announcing this year's recipient, I would like to begin with some remarks from this professor's colleagues, which attest to her use of innovative pedagogical strategies, academic prowess, focus on student success, and wide-ranging contributions to campus life. One colleague states, "Since joining the faculty at Cape Cod Community College, this professor has shown dedication to teaching inside and outside of the classroom, much to the delight of her many students. In fact, students repeatedly use the word amazing to describe her, citing her knowledge of literature, ability to inspire students, and diligent feedback aimed at helping them to improve their writing." Another faculty member reveals, "She possesses a rare combination of dedication to her students, innovative teaching methods, and a passion for her subject matter that greatly benefits her students and colleagues." Yet, the remark that most aptly characterizes her is, "What truly sets this professor apart is her unwavering dedication to her students' success. Her commitment to ensuring students' academic growth is truly commendable and greatly appreciated by those fortunate enough to work with her." So based on these descriptions, some of you may already have an idea of whom this individual might be. But I don't want to hold you in suspense any longer. It is truly an honor and a privilege to announce that this year's Excellence in Teaching Award recipient is Dr. Rebecca Griffin. And Dr. Griffin, if you could please come and join us on the stage. And as she does so, let me share some more about her outstanding achievements. So, let me tell you a little bit about Dr. Griffin. She is one of our phenomenal faculty members that we have here at 4Cs. She is a professor in language and literature who has been a full-time faculty member since 2016. Dr. Griffin earned her BA from the University of New Hampshire, Durham, her MA from the University of Maine, Orano, and her PhD from the University of Massachusetts, Amherst. Her teaching portfolio encompasses a diverse range of courses, ranging from English Composition 1 to upper-level literature classes and creative writing workshops. She is committed to fostering a dynamic and enriching learning environment for her students. One of her most notable qualities is her ability to provide clear expectations for her courses, ensuring that students understand what is required of them and how they can excel in their studies. Furthermore, she consistently incorporates engaging activities by utilizing technology to facilitate collaboration among her students, which enhances their learning experiences and fosters a sense of community within the classroom. By aiding students with finding their diverse voices through avenues of exploration, she also helps her students to understand that writing can be much more than an assignment. It can be a meaningful part of their lives. Dr. Griffin's focus on student success extends far beyond the classroom. Her leadership with Seed Change magazine inspires creativity and collaboration among students while providing them with valuable real-world experiences within the field. Relatedly, she started the Creative Writing Club, which provides various venues outside of the classroom, such as open mic events, where students can share their writing with others and can be in community. She was one of the organizers of the Bigger Boat Writer Series and collaborated with colleagues to host Cape Cod MediaCon, an event that brought industry experts to campus to engage with our students interested in pursuing career opportunities in the communication field. Dr. Griffin also served as the advisor to Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, a role which has had a lasting impact on the success of this program and on our honor students. In addition to fostering student success, Dr. Griffin is a leader on campus. She shares her innovative teaching methods and strategies with her colleagues both within and outside of her department. Likewise, she spearheaded the Language and Literature Department's program review, including redesigning and mapping student learning outcomes to contribute to a continual assessment cycle, which not only strengthens our curriculum, but also enhances our teaching and learning at the college. Finally, her colleagues say that if they were to choose one word to describe her, it would be caring. Her care is shown through action, in her planning, her support, and her steady presence across campus. For as Bell Hooks states in Teaching Community, a pedagogy of hope, when teachers teach with love, combining care, commitment, knowledge, responsibility, respect, and trust, we are often able to enter the classroom and go straight to the heart of the matter, which is knowing what to do on any given day to create the best climate for learning. Because, as Hooks maintains, at its best, teaching is a caring profession. Please join me again in extending a warm round of applause to demonstrate our appreciation, our gratitude, and a heartfelt congratulations to our dear colleague, Dr. Rebecca Griffin.
Congratulations. I think we have something down below. Is this it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Where's the photographer? There he is over there. Our commencement speaker, Lisa Oliver, is a beacon of service and strength for the Cape Cod community, with a very important tie to 4Cs. Through Lisa Oliver's leadership of the Cooperative Bank of Cape Cod, the COOP supported our partnership with the Gates Foundation's Reinvent the Toilet initiative, leading, no laughter back there, please, leading to the first commercial application in North America of the Caltech design for the closed-loop electrolysis treatment system in the Frank and Maureen Wilkins Science and Engineering Center. The system is designed to remove harmful pathogens and operate off the grid without connections to water and sewer, which becomes a game changer when you consider areas of the world where such amenities don't exist. Lisa Oliver has been instrumental in making this happen for us, leading a generous gift that got it done for Cape Cod Community College. So such generosity, I believe, deserves a note of appreciation, or even better, a poem. So bear with me for a moment. Lisa Oliver. She didn't come to Cape Cod for clam chowder, though let's be honest, it's made her prouder. She came with visions sharp and clear, and the COOP said, well, we need her here. The first woman CEO in over 100 years. Lisa took the reins and calmed the fears. She didn't shout, she didn't boast. She simply built what mattered most. A bank that listens, lends, and learns, where digital meets hometown concerns. Assets soared, yes, by 72%, but she'll tell you it's the people who pay the rent. She built a team both fierce and kind, with voices diverse, sharp of mind, not just checking boxes, but shifting the frame and winning national praise in banking's name. And just when you think the tale is done, Lisa finds yet another run. The coop said yes to something bold, a toilet story, truth be told. Yes, toilets, and not just that for flair, for Cape Cod's wastewater wear and tear. With Gates and Caltech on the ride, Lisa flushed small thinking aside. Bear with me. It gets better. Too much free time, right? Because even business, if it's smart, must keep the earth close to its heart. And through it all, she'd humbly say, no one thrives alone, not any day. She's a banker, yes, but don't be misled. She's also walked where few have tread. Boardrooms, rock halls, chamber chairs, philanthropy that truly cares. So here's to Lisa, friend and force, whose community interests we endorse. Smart and savvy, calm and clever, Lisa J. Oliver, Cape Cod forever. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Oliver.
I absolutely love it. That's so great. Thank you, thank you. I have to get myself set here because put my kids to shame if I don't. Okay, so Dr. Cox, that was phenomenal, and I do need a copy. It may get printed and hung on my wall somewhere, but today it's about all of you. Good afternoon. I am thrilled to be here with you on this, I would say, beautiful day. That's what I wrote in my script, but let's just say it's a beautiful day because we don't have a nor'easter, and more importantly, we're in this iconic landmark tent leading up to Memorial Day weekend, the official kickoff to summer. And it is a moment, as you've heard from each of the speakers thus far, not just for you, our nearly 500 graduates, but for every family member, faculty member, friend, and mentor who helped you get here. I've been told that your graduation ceremony is a party, a huge celebration, and I'm sure your legs need some exercising. So if you would humor me and jump up and scream, I'm gonna take a video. Let's go, ready? Go! Awesome. That'll be another feather in my cap with my 30-year-old children. It might show up somewhere on social media too, so be watching the Coop or LinkedIn. To President Cox, college trustees, faculty, staff, and to the local leaders and esteemed guests joining us, thank you for your commitment to this treasured college community and to these flourishing students. Graduates, this is your moment. Take it in. You've crossed the finish line and you've done it with determination, strength, and grace. Or if you're like me, it was mostly graceful. As the chair, CEO, and president of the Cooperative Bank of Cape Cod, also called the Coop, I have the privilege of seeing the impact that people like you make every day in our business, in our hospitals, our schools, our neighborhoods, and our families. What you've achieved here matters, not just to you, not just to your future, but to all of ours. Let's be real for a second. Earning a seat here today in this audience was not easy. Some of you made it here while raising children. Others held down full-time jobs or were in the military. Cared for parents or navigated health challenges. Many of you, most of you, juggled more than anyone should have to while trying to pass final exams. You persevered, you adapted, and you didn't quit. You may know, I didn't, that the average 4C student is 27 years old. And that tells me one thing. Most of you didn't take the traditional road. And frankly, I think that makes today even more meaningful. It shows courage, grit, vision, and a deep belief that you're capable of more. Many of you, yes, you are. Many of you returned to school after years away. Others came here facing obstacles at four-year universities. And some of you are the first in your families to go to colleges that we've acknowledged. That is no small thing. This moment isn't just a celebration, it's a victory. One of the things I admire most about Cape Cod Community College is its belief in the life-changing power of higher education for all. 4C's mission is clear: to serve, to open doors, to meet people where they are and help them get where they want to go. This college is a lifeline for our region, training nurses, dental hygienists, aviation technicians, IT professionals, future entrepreneurs, and many more. 4C's gives people the tools to succeed and the support to thrive. And let's not forget the human side, the stories, the people you met here, the classmates you've learned from, the diversity of age, background, and experience that shaped your education. That is the magic of this place. That is the foundation you take with you. Now, I'd like to leave you with 3 things, not 5, not 10, because I know you want to turn that tassel. And I hope these ideas stick with you as you step into your next chapter. Number 1, don't wait for the perfect path. Start walking. One of the biggest myths we tell young people is that you need to know exactly what you want to do when you grow up, that there's one right path, and you better find it fast. And let me tell you, I may be at the end of the career, but most of the time I feel like I'm still looking. Here's the truth. Life rarely works that way, and I'm proof positive of that. I graduated in 1986 with an international relations French degree. And although it's helpful reading the menu at Pan d'Avignon here in Hyannis, I've never worked anywhere near a Francophone country, much less in one. After graduating, I stumbled into banking to earn money, and then met my husband, who's here with me today. Where is he sitting over there? Hi, honey. When he slipped that engagement ring on my finger 35 years ago, my plan was to be a stay-at-home mom. Well, you've seen my bio. 40 years of ever larger roles within banking and finance. I would kind of call that a fail. So you can laugh with me. My family does. My plan had to change because my husband and I couldn't swing losing one income while our expenses increased as we welcomed children. So I did what I had to do, and I kept working. And as I worked, doors opened, and I kept walking. Sometimes in fast forward, sometimes in reverse, and often I was in neutral. But regardless of the pace, I was always learning. Some of the most successful people I know, including many in this audience, started one place and ended up somewhere completely different. What mattered wasn't that they had a perfect plan. What mattered was that they started walking. They stayed open, and they kept moving forward through failures and detours. So if you don't have it figured out, that's okay. That's part of the fun of it. Start walking anyway, learn along the way, and trust that your experiences, good and bad, are shaping something meaningful. Eleanor Roosevelt said, and I have this on a plaque in my home office, you must do the thing you think you cannot do. Start walking and you will figure it out. Number 2, define success for yourself, not by someone else's checklist. We live in a world that loves rankings, likes, and polished highlight reels, and it's easy to think success looks like a title, a salary, or a picture-perfect lifestyle. But let me tell you something I've learned as a leader, as a parent, and as a person who's made my fair share of mistakes. Real success is personal. It's showing up for your family. It's being proud of how you treat people. It's using your education not just to earn more, but to mean more. You don't have to follow anyone else's version of success. You get to define it for yourself. And when you do, make it about impact. Make it about people. Make it about something that lasts longer than applause. As a young mother with a career in a 2-family household, I had a vision of being the fairy tale stay-at-home mom, as I said. Dinner on the table, same time, be a soccer coach, grow my own vegetables. Okay, I'm probably stretching on the last one there. I did not want to grow my own vegetables. But I yearned to be a present and consistent force for my children and husband. That was my vision of success. As I mentioned earlier, my career became a driving force in my life, and to show up for my family, I had to change my point of view. I chose to celebrate small victories, not perfection. Oftentimes, these victories would only happen once a week, maybe more. but they happened. I learned quickly that being a great employee, leader, mother, and wife was what made me the proudest. It was my personal success template, but it rarely happened simultaneously. I learned breakfast for dinner makes you a hero. I learned that red wine goes with scrambled eggs. I learned that my children would fall asleep faster if I read them or practiced a speech for the next day instead of a Berenstain Bears book. And I learned that my children's view of work and family was directly related to how I viewed life. That meant not showing up at home apologizing for missing a soccer game, but instead giving my son a big hug and asking him to tell me about the best part of the game, and then letting him know what made me proud about my day. Him seeing me happy versus apologetic changed the curve. Showing up and reveling in your personal space will lift your spirits and everyone else's too. No apologies needed. No need to be like the next person. No need to compete with the Joneses, as the saying goes. Real success is personal. Number 3, stay rooted in community because no one thrives alone. One of the most remarkable things about 4C's students is how deeply connected you are to your families, to your jobs, to the Cape and South Coast region, and to each other. That's your strength. Don't lose it. As you go forward, you'll hear a lot about building your network. And yes, relationships absolutely matter. But I want to challenge you to go deeper than LinkedIn and certainly deeper than other social media platforms. Invest in people, serve your community, and while you're finding a mentor, mentor someone else just starting out. Speaking as a Cape Codder, I need to say that the Cape is a special place. We need leaders who care, not just about their careers, but about the health of our towns, the strength of our families, and the future of our workforce. I moved to the Cape 8 years ago to continue in a leadership capacity that would allow me to touch the 170 employees in my bank, the 150 organizations which benefit from the bank's philanthropy, and to provide leadership on local boards, tackling public policy issues which affect our way of life, be it the bridge replacements or clean water initiatives, and certainly affordable housing, to name a few. And when I'm asked about the most meaningful part of my career or what I'm most proud of, the answer is that I love to help people reach higher and achieve the unexpected, to use my experiences to influence and guide the next generation through work and community opportunities. Mid-career, I was given advice to carry as I climb, and I pass that to all of you. You will have that opportunity, reach down and across, to amplify another person's voice, to facilitate another person's journey. There's nothing more rewarding. You've already shown what's possible during your years at 4Cs. Now go be that example to others as you stay rooted in the community. So here we are. You've done something remarkable. You've earned a degree or a certificate, but more importantly, you've earned momentum. Carry it with you. Use it to open doors, solve problems, lift others, and build the kind of life that feels true to you. Be kind, be humble, and laugh at yourself. So I'm going to take a page from President Cox's book and say, speaking of laughing, Dr. Cox and I have shared a few laughs about the bank's sponsorship of the Toilet of the Future. It is an extremely important opportunity for the college and the world to think about science in the way the college has. But we also laughed that poop rhymes with coop, and how I could use that in a certain way. So I'm not sure if that's why he asked me to come speak. But we're very, very proud that this innovative toilet system treats wastewater at the place it's generated so that nitrates and phosphates leach into the soil. Don't leach into the soil. On first blush, one could ask why we would put our name on that. And from a marketing standpoint, it's a point of interest to visitors. Our bank's name would be seen by many, and philanthropically, the toilet will create a positive, eco-friendly change in our approach to stabilizing our single-source aquifer on the Cape. So if you haven't, please go use it. We laugh about it, and we're doing good. So on behalf of myself and my team at the Cooperative Bank of Cape Cod, on behalf of the thousands of neighbors, who are quietly cheering you on, thank you. Thank you for your determination. Thank you for your hope. Thank you for choosing to bet on yourself. Congratulations, class of 2025. And as a note back to 1986, your future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Take your book with me.
This is your time. And this is your moment. So please, members of the class of 2025, please stand to accept this well-deserved honor. President Cox.
Yes, ma'am.
I present the members of the class of 2025. Each one has completed the requirements for the Associate in Arts or Associate in Science degree, or completed the requirements for the program certificates, and has been so certified and recommended by the faculty of the college.
Thank you, Vice President Green. I'm delighted to accept the candidates who have, with diligence and honor, fulfilled the requirements for the Associate of Arts or Associate of Science degrees and academic certificates. In accordance with the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and by the Board of Trustees of Cape Cod Community College, I hereby confer upon the class of 2025 their respective degrees and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities attendant thereto. Congratulations. Now let us recognize your special accomplishments. Please, everyone, have a seat. And then get ready to stand back up. Students graduating with honors, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Students graduating with high honors, please stand and be recognized. Last but not least, how about our President's Scholar students who finished with perfect 4.0 GPAs and as a well-deserved bonus will be receiving $500 checks from the Cape Cod Community College Educational Foundation. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Student clubs and activities are the glue that helps create community on a commuter campus. We're grateful for the students who contribute their time and talents to enrich our community in this way. Graduates who have been active in student clubs and activities, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. We are especially proud of our students who have served in the military or are currently serving in the military. Graduates who are veterans or are currently serving in the military, please stand and be recognized. Vice President Green, it's time. It's time for our graduates to receive their degrees and certificates.
It is my pleasure to introduce the faculty and program coordinators who will now present the candidates. Director Neil Sullivan.
Sophia Lee Halverson, Associate in Applied Science, Aviation Maintenance Technology. Neil P. Michael, Certificate, Airframe. United States Navy veteran, Cody Allen Roderick, Certificate, Airframe.
Professor Paul McCormick.
Congratulations. Joanna Baynock Demanke, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Akriti Benkukar, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Good card. Samabar. You know what? Speak right into here. Announce yourself.
Samuel Buck, Associate in Science Business Administration.
Very well. Lindsay Carroll, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Talisha Dawkins, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Anna Victoria Tilio da Silva, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Nathan Robert Ewing, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Stephanie K. Fear, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Nadia Figlia, Associate in Science, Hospitality and Tourism Management. Tadeo Foster, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Yali Ho, Certificate, Computerized Accounting. Emma Page Clun, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Nolan M. Liskoff, Associate in Science, Hospitality and Tourism Management, Certificate, Culinary Arts. Jacinia Alexandra Maldonado, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Rachel R. Matoso, Associate in Science, Business Administration, Accounting. Riza E. Perez, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Raekwon Rowe, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Christopher James Travis, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Sophia Yurchenko, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Anna K. Jones, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Quan M. Twang, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Rachel Ann Tynan, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Brian Clow, Certificate, Culinary Arts 1. Congratulations.
Professor Kathleen Bent.
It is my honor and privilege to announce the Business Technology graduates. Roella Kent, Associate in Science, Business Technology, Administrative Assistant, and she also has earned her PC Service Technician Certificate. Gina Ann Yarnell, Associate in Science, Business Technology, Administrative Assistant. Ava Redahan, Associate in Science, Business Technology, Medical Administrative Assistant. Ava has also earned the Certificate in Medical Coding and Billing and a Medical Administrative Assistant Certificate. Lorraine Downey, Certificate, Medical Coding and Billing. Haley Olivia Nye, Certificate, Medical Coding and Billing.
Professor Darren Stalker.
Deandra Wright, Associates in Science, Criminal Justice, and degree in Law Enforcement. Kai Rotkovich, Associates of Science, Certificate in Law Enforcement. Carter Rotkovich, degree in Criminal Justice. Taniqua Lawrence, Associates of Science, Criminal Justice. Aaron Daunt, Associates of Science, Criminal Justice. Stacy Ann Anderson, Associates of Science, Criminal Justice. Vladimir Lutzik, Certificate in Law Enforcement. Owen Robert Albert, Associates of Science, Criminal Justice. Kaylin Marie Potter, Associates in Criminal Justice. Bella Gaffney, Associates in Criminal Justice, Certificate in Law Enforcement. Kara Antonovich, degree in Criminal Justice. Ethan H. Boyle, Associates in Criminal Justice. Rihanna Gedges, degree in Criminal Justice. Danella Isabel Tahita, Associates of Science, Criminal Justice.
Director Marianne Dreyer.
It's my honor to present the following students receiving an associate's degree in dental hygiene. Alasia Angel Aruda. Denise Baptista. Doreen Barton. Suzanne Borges. Lorena Campos. Carla Cruz. Leticia Duval Camilo. Cedric Ingrand. Adriana Jocelyn Fernandez. Grayson Mackenzie Fiano. Ariana Alaya Gomes. Molly Henderson. Caitlin Ann Hurst. Melissa Kane. Kayla Lundeen. Alexia Pava. Rachel Patterson. And Diana Marie Pickering. Claire Sannon. Nicholas James Storer. Kayla Tavares.
Professor Karen Teresi.
It is my honor to award the following students the Certificate of Dental Assisting. Ronnie Ezekiel Almanzar. Juliana Costa Brescia. Ashley McGuire. Sasha Lee Moulton. Amanda Murphy. Natalia Elizabeth Tejada. Andrea Beatrice Tejada Hercules.
Professor Deborah Murphy.
I am honored to present the graduates with associate degrees and certificates in early childhood education. Jamie Lynn Gomes. Ava Lee Jackson. Amber DeMello Petrowski. Natalie Julia Faith Sutton. Jirawadi Hazelton. And Laura Darby Noonan.
Professor Catherine Etter.
It's my honor to congratulate Spencer Friend in both the Certificate of Coastal Zone Management and the Associate in Science for Environmental Technology.
Professor Dean Mellinson.
I am honored to present EMT Benjamin Owen Oravec for an associate's degree in science, fire science.
Professor Daniel Shea.
It is my greatest honor to announce the graduates for Associate in Science Funeral Service. Jillian Rose Kelleher. Peyton Lee O'Connor. Gianna Open Diziana. Nicole A. Plaisted. Seamus Joseph Slinger.
Professor Douglas Tondrio.
Thank you, guys. It is my honor to introduce the cybersecurity graduates and the networking graduates. So congratulations. Anthony DeFonso. Ethan Lopez. John William Hughes. Valentine Cedric Whitteman.
Alex Big Chief, cybersecurity.
Matthew Eldridge, cybersecurity.
Christina Nicole Lariz, Associate in Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Ben Allen Rounsville, Associate in Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Scott Walter Sheridan, Associate in Science, Information Technology, and Cybersecurity. Christina Lee Smith, Associate in Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Thank you. Grace Ann Ventura, Associate in Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity.
Professor Laura Fedge.
It is my honor and privilege to announce the Associates of Science in Nursing. Jeffrey Joseph Alford, Associates in Science of Nursing, Air Force veteran. Shannon Joy Antonio, Associates of Science in Nursing. Andresa Araujo, Associates of Science in Nursing. Paula Clayton Smart, Associates of Science in Nursing. Adrian M. Calandrella, Associates of Science in Nursing. Ariana Cardinal, Associates of Science in Nursing. Ana Luisa Cunha, Associates of Science in Nursing. Shannon DeWitt, Associates of Science in Nursing. Brooke Francis Geller, Associates of Science in Nursing, United States Navy veteran. Lyria Hay, Associates of Science in Nursing. Faustina Houston, Associate in Science Nursing. Karen Howe, Associates in Science Nursing. Naomi Joseph, Associate in Science Nursing. Zoe Anna Kelly, Associate in Science Nursing. Katrina India Lovell, Associate in Science Nursing. Megan McKeel Marcantonio, Associate in Science Nursing. Rachel Madore, Associate in Science Nursing. Victoria Marceau, Associate in Science Nursing. Karen Colleen McCready, Associate in Science Nursing. Catherine Morrison, Associate in Science Nursing. William Morrison, Associate in Science Nursing. Alyssa R. Riley, Associate in Science Nursing. Stacy Marie Rodriguez, Associate in Science Nursing. Donique Shakisha Ralston, Associate in Science Nursing. Caitlin Rose Ryan, Associate in Science Nursing. Cora N. Seaman, Associate in Science Nursing. Casey Pettigay Smith, Associate in Science Nursing. Kimberly A. Studley, Associate in Science Nursing. Dianita Suarez Calendario, Associate in Science Nursing. Michaela Shea Walker, Associate in Science Nursing. Julium Elizabeth Williams, Associate in Science Nursing.
Professor Heidi Wakekus.
I'm so excited and proud to introduce the Diagnostic Certificate Technician Program as well as the Medical Assisting Program. Jody Ann Bowen, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Haley Marie Evanson, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Mercedes Ewing, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Shamika Garnett, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Jacinia Gonzalez, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Samantha Jane Hose, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Thank you. Shashuka Jean, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Lavona Lyons, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Gloria Needham, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Yani Lee Tapia, Certificate in Diagnostic Technician. Oh, you're so cute. Charlotte Crosby, Certificate in Medical Assisting. Brendan John Cullen, Certificate in Medical Assisting. Hi, sweetie. Kajina Dawkins, Certificate in Medical Assisting. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so cute. Sarah Elizabeth Dempsey, Certificate in Medical Assisting. Paulette Suzette Field, Certificate in Medical Assisting. Hey, Abby. Oh, you're so sweet. Abigail Johnson, Certificate in Medical Assistant. Caitlin Jordan, Certificate in Medical Assisting. Got it? Susanna Marastasa Kainayan, Certificate in Medical Assisting, and I'm sure I can kill that then. Great. Alicia Turner, Certificate in Medical Assisting, and also an Associate's in Arts General Studies. She is also a U.S. Army veteran. Thank you.
Professor Tyler Daniels.
Jacob Patrick Hemian, Associate in Arts Biology. Arianda Chandra Poston, Associate in Arts Biology. Rain Sienna Mallory, Associate in Arts Chemistry. Robert James O'Connor, Associate in Arts Communication. Jennifer Julie Rocha, Associate in Arts Education. Christina M. Pluff, Associate in Arts, Education. Margaret Helen Gayton, Associate in Arts, Education. Mateo William Costa, Associate in Arts, Education. Louise Einson, Associate in Arts, English. Sale Lucia Fisichella Bauer, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Mary Kathleen King, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Jennifer Marie Clark, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Skylar Truesdale Murray, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Syra Arshad, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Nathaniel Lockaby Batista, Associate in Arts, Visual Arts. Madison Shea, Associate in Arts, General Studies, as well as a certificate in Health Science.
Professor John French.
Eric M. Clements, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Cynthia Elaine Brown, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Gianna Sosa Prince, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Connor M. Jared, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Stephanie Denisha, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Caitlin Elizabeth McKay, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Vaughn Yerkes, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Hallie Jane O'Neill, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Jessica Rose Lamperti, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Hannah Leal Karen Gazal, Associate in Arts, General Studies. William Swift, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Christina De La Morte Miller, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Nicholas Jeffrey Roy, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Kevin Michael Murray, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Catherine Susan Amsler, Associate in Arts, General Studies.
Professor James Love.
Thomas Schultze, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Justin Kenyon, Associate Arts, General Studies. Paraskeva Stonoiksteva, Associate in Arts, Graphic Design. Logan Hunter Westcott, Associate in Arts, History. Sean David McDonald, Associate in Arts, History. What? You want me to read both of these? Kelly A. Davis, Associate in Arts, Human Services, as well as Certificate in Bereavement Support. Jillian Costa, Certificate in Addictions Counseling and Human Services. Sweet. Brandon James Lope, an Air Force veteran, and Associate in Arts and Human Services. Laris Malcolm, Certificate, Human Services. Kristen McKenna, Certificate in Human Services and Addictions Counseling. Paige Naylor, Certificate, Human Services. Haley Spotrini, Associate in Arts Psychology and Certificate in Human Services. Sarah Bryant, Certificate, Addictions Counseling. Thomas Simmons, Certificate, Addiction Counseling.
Professor Thomas Schaefer.
Emma Rose Buck, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Ariana Chapman, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Amber Karen Roberts, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Isabella Suki, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Sophia A. Thompson, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. R.B. Powers, Associate in Arts, Media Studies. Joshua Gabriel Senna, Certificate Media Content Creation, Certificate Social Media and Digital Marketing. Jacob T. DeVoe, Associate in Arts, Performing Arts. Tanaya Brene Walker Taylor, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Jade Leanne Carell, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Laura Carroll, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Alana Deborah Thompson, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Olivia Marie Rogers, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Stephanie N. Bassett, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Sapphire LaPointe, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Hey. Jamie Abigail Roth, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Storm A.S. Woolery, Associate in Arts, Visual Arts. Zainab Abd Al-Kabi, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene, Active Military. Nicole Ann Taylor, Associate in Arts, General Studies. And last but not least, Noah Gabriel Schmidt, Associate in Arts, Media Studies. Certificate, Media Content Creation. Certificate, Radio and Podcasting.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready?
All right, you go.
Now, let's move those tassels. Certificate graduates, please stand and be recognized and remain standing if you are able. Degree graduates, please stand and be recognized if you are able. Please stand. All right, now, the moment that we have all been waiting for. Graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortar boards. Congratulations.
You may be seated. This afternoon, we celebrated an extraordinary class. We've honored many members of this community, but most of all, we've honored you, the graduating class of 2025. Now it's time for this celebration to draw to a close and for you to move forward. Remember, as you continue your journey and lifelong learning, use your wisdom and your heart as you see and contemplate the choices, the opportunities, and the others who make up the journey of life. On behalf of Cape Cod Community College, I wish you nothing but the best. God bless. Grand Marshal Van Cott, please come forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, we please ask that you remain in your seats and keep the aisles clear as our platform party, faculty, and graduates exit the Melody Tent. Pipers, please begin the recessional.